We talked a little bit about the music. There's not really any music in this,
I
except for
thought
the intro music, which I
the
think
intro,
is
I thought it fit well.
simple.
Yeah,
Yeah. So did you learn anything from this show? And if so, what?
I did learn, and I vowed not to do it again. Is to send or to forward inappropriate emails. I'll never do that again. Jake, I apologize. I apologize to Billy Denham for sending that inappropriate email to him that time. Never going to do it again.
And you wonder why we didn't do a show for like 7 straight years.
Yeah, my
This is what
inappropriate emails.
happens.
So I
Yeah.
did learn that, and I mean, I don't really know if there's anything that I learned, but I learned how I don't think I've seen another mockumentary show that seems to be as good as The Office is going. I'm sure it's as good as it is because it's lasted as long and people still talk about it. And it's how long has it been off? 2013.
It's like 7 years. Yeah,
So it's
6
been
or
on
7
for a while.
years.
And it seems to be a show like people held on to Seinfeld for a long time. People, have held on to The Office due to the humor that it has, the characters that they've fallen in love with, or that they love to squirm at, and
Yeah.
so I don't think I've really learned anything just from these 3 episodes, but I have learned that I do want to continue to watch some, and I think I might do that. I might do
It's
that.
the number one streaming show
I saw
right
that.
now, restream show, ahead of Friends, which is
That was number one
insane.
for a long time, wasn't it?
Yeah. Which, if you think about this show, it's a little bit more identifiable because Friends is 6 above average people living in a way above average apartments in the greatest city in America, in the world.
Yeah. And a lot of
This
those a
is,
lot of those people in that show couldn't afford to live where they live.
oh no, no way,
Rachel,
no way.
have you
Yeah,
watched
Rachel,
all the
Joey
seasons of
couldn't.
Friends?
hmm Joey could
You
never
have.
afford to do, yeah, could live there because he's a struggling
Or
actor.
Phoebe. Phoebe couldn't.
Phoebe, she's like a masseuse half the time. And she's
Or she's at the coffee shop singing about that smelly cat.
Smackers. But this show is like in the middle of nowhere, a bunch of normal people who have normal jobs and who kind of hate their life. Not
Yeah.
hate their life, but they try to find humor
And
in,
the mundane existence of trying to survive.
which that was my takeaway from it, is you just can't take life too seriously. Because if you do, it looks kind of dumb. Like kind of Dwight, he takes life way too seriously.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you just look kind of dumb and you just waste it. You waste it on dumb stuff that's not meaningful and
No.
that's not really going to last. So I'm very much in like the gym category of like, let's have fun. I love the setup in the one thing you were talking about with the Jello,
Yeah.
the way that they set up, and you think the joke is the stapler. You really think that's the joke, and you're like, that's so funny, that was such a good joke. And then at the end they cap off the episode with the boss's, the world's greatest boss mug is
Yeah.
in the Jello, and you're like, oh, that's the punchline. That's a joke it's like it's funny at many different levels. They just
Yeah.
took it to a brand new level, and I'm like, that's great writing.
Well, see, directly after the first Jello, they cut the gym, and he's like, "How do you know I did it?" Like whatever he says there, that line.
And he's eating Jello.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but he's eating it, and his expression is like he's kind of like it's oozing out of him that I did this.
He loves to be able to not have to take credit for it, even though he can take credit for it, because
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
knows that he did it, but he doesn't have to say that he did it.
Right.
It's like the best prank ever.